America. Let's ride. America.
Kelsey Plum is on the move. In a major WNBA offseason shakeup, she's leaving the Las Vegas Aces to join the Indiana Fever. Talk about a plot twist. This is the kind of excitement basketball fans live for, real drama, no reality TV needed.
Kelsey, after shooting 28% in the first quarter, you guys have switched to a different gear. What have you found on that end?
We're just trying to get our rhythm. It's the beginning of the season. Just give yourself some grace. We're going to figure it out as we go.
Becky Hammond said all hands needed to be on deck and everyone needed to raise their play to a different level. What are you getting from the others, especially Kate Martin off the bench in this game?
Kate Money Martin. I love that kid. No, she's been great. I think AC's been tremendous. Asia's turned it to another level. It's a team effort. We just got to finish the fourth quarter strong.
Kelsey Plum, better known as the human flamethrower, has been tearing up the WNBA for years. She's more than a player, she's a highlight reel in motion, a social media star, and the type of athlete who keeps defenders up at night. But here's the situation, the Las Vegas Aces, fresh off their championship run, hit her with the core designation. For those who don't know, it's like saying, you're not going anywhere, but just to be safe, we're keeping the keys.
Let's ride. Hey y'all. America.
Let's break it down, folks. It's the WNBA's version of cuffing season. When a player gets the core tag, she's locked into negotiating only with her current team, no sneaky texts from other franchises or swiping left or right. But here's the upside, it comes with a one-year super.
See things that are, happening, all-star games, skills contests, you name it. This is the place to be.
Except it's more like getting a world's best employee mug while your boss quietly hopes you don't quit. Here's the catch, Kelsey Plum can still be traded. And the Aces? They're smart, they know Plum is a top-tier asset. Why let her leave for nothing when they can strike a big deal?
Not any time, but she had 10 first quarter points and hasn't scored since. She needs a few shots.
Indiana's gotten just one stop here in the third quarter as Atlanta continues to pour it on. Jordan Canada on and one.
The Fever have been on fire lately, but adding Kelsey Plum is like going from dial-up to fiber optics, fast, sharp, and built to compete. Plum brings instant offensive firepower, unmatched leadership, and that clutch factor you just can't teach. And let's not overlook her swagger, she's got the confidence that says, give me the ball, and I'll put on a show.
I'm excited about our team. Candace Parker, she's wearing all black shoes with white socks, which is like criminal, but she can pull it off.
She's a GOAT, so we're going to let her do it today, but then we'll talk to her about it after the game, right? Okay.
I was like wondering what the question said. Oh no, she said something about like, you tore your leg.
This move isn't just about adding talent, it's a statement. Indiana is done playing it safe, they're here to win. It's like Apple dropping the Vision Pro, no one saw it coming, but now it's all anyone can talk about. Landing Plum is the WNBA equivalent of snagging a PS5 in 2020, nearly impossible and guaranteed to turn heads. Now, some of you might wonder, why would the Aces let her go? Simple, this is chess, not checkers. By trading Plum instead of losing her in free agency, the Aces can stockpile assets for the future while keeping their villain status intact. It's the ultimate win-win.
On my phone. No, what she asked was, and to be fair, she was like, wow, anytime Indiana makes a run, you guys just find a way to come back. And I'm like,
the internet stays undefeated, and so does the hype around this move. Fever fans are partying like they hit the jackpot, while Aces fans are checking to make sure it's not April Fools. So, what's the impact on the league? Easy, the Indiana Fever just became must-watch basketball. Plum is bringing the fire to Indiana, and you can bet Fever ticket sales are about to rival Taylor Swift concert number.
Lads, news kinda with the Fever. I'm not gonna say this is huge news, but it's kinda.
To the Las Vegas Aces, we say, thanks for the memories, but it's a new chapter for Kelsey Plum. And to the Indiana Fever, welcome to the big leagues. This isn't just a trade, it's a game-changing move that could shake up the entire league. Now, let's talk about Kelsey Plum, two-time WNBA champion, three-time All-Star, and a scoring queen who averaged nearly 18 points last season while dishing out assists like a pro. She's that good. But let's be real, 2024 wasn't her best year. Her shooting dropped to 42.3%, and people started asking, is she losing her edge, or is there something more?
A really awkward one. And I don't think it's entirely an easy situation for them as well. But look, Kelsey Plum she's an Olympian. She's played with all these players. She knows all these players. I don't think she's doing it out of malice. I doubt she's doing it out of malice towards them. And look,
according to ESPN's WNBA reporter Kevin Pelton, Plum was already headed out of Las Vegas. He boldly predicted she'd be the face of the Golden State Valkyries, a new expansion team that would reunite her with her former Aces assistant coach Nazi, now the head coach for the Valkyries. A fairy tale reunion, right? Well, not so fast. Out of nowhere, the Indiana Fever stepped in, saying, "Hold my corn dog," and swooped in like basketball's version of Plum.
Comes to her, you fight pressure with pressure, and she's done so attacking the basket. From the hesitation, gets that shooter's touch.
This is a game changer for the Fever, a team that's been trying to find its rhythm. They haven't made the playoffs in quite some time, but adding a player like Plum, with her scoring, court vision, and championship experience, is like giving them a turbo boost in a fast and furious movie. The Indiana Fever just leveled up, and with Kelsey Plum in the mix, it's a place where basketball legends are born, and even the cornfields will be cheering.
Hey KP, can you show me your shoes?
Yes. Look at my plums. Get you some. Good luck, KP. Bye guys.
Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the tension in the locker room. Plum's 2024 season wasn't just tough on the court. Off the court, there were whispers, no, shouts, about her success being tied to white privilege. To Ja Wilson, with all due respect, sometimes silence is golden. Criticizing Plum like that isn't just unfair, it messes with team chemistry. How about we celebrate talent instead of tearing it down? Just a thought, Here's why I love this move. A fresh start in Indiana gives Plum the chance to be the star of a team that truly wants her. No more being in anyone's shadow. She gets to build something special with teammates who actually appreciate what she brings.
With the job that Coach Blue has done to kind of steer them through these waters this season, that she would get an opportunity to take that interim tag off.
Wow, Kelsey Plum, so tough. Let's go.
Kelsey Plum is now serving up buckets in Indiana. Get your popcorn ready because the Fever are about to turn up the heat. This is her chance to prove she's not just a great player, but a leader who can take a whole franchise to the next level. The potential lineup with Kelsey Plum, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark looks like an offensive powerhouse in the making. But to make it work, they'll need some careful planning. Each player has her own strengths, but figuring out how to balance their skills while addressing any gaps will be key to their success. The big question.
Slices inside of Smith and finishes. We've seen that a couple times from Kelsey Plum.
Foul trouble for the Aces.
Double-double, and Kelsey Plum, she just makes it look so freaking easy.
Kelsey Plum should step into the role of floor general, handling most of the ball-handling duties. With her championship experience and knack for running the pick and roll, she's the perfect candidate to lead the offense. Plum can set the tempo, exploit mismatches, and create scoring chances for her teammates. She's at her best when facilitating, especially with shooters and slashers around her. This lineup plays right into her strengths, allowing her to focus on distributing the ball while picking her spots to score.
Plum. Lexi Hall, who knocks down another three.
She looks like her old Stanford days to me.
Really looking confident. Now Alicia Gray answers.
Kelsey Mitchell's ability to score from all areas of the court makes her a top-tier offensive weapon. She's at her best when she doesn't have to create her own shot every time down the floor, so playing alongside Plum could really elevate her game. Plum's court vision can find Mitchell on cuts, spot-up shots, and in transition, letting Mitchell save her energy for defense and crucial offensive moments. This setup allows Mitchell to focus on attacking defensive gaps and capitalizing on
Mercedes wrestling Jewel Lloyd.
Of 6 shooting, she's perfect. She's got 14, and there's a little takeaway. Parker started it. Can Plum finish?
Caitlin Clark's limitless shooting range and elite playmaking skills make her a generational talent. In this lineup, she should take on a hybrid guard-forward role, using her off-ball movement to stretch defenses and create space for Plum and Mitchell to work. Clark's deep shooting range will pull defenders well beyond the three-point line, opening up driving lanes for Plum and Mitchell. Plus, her passing ability gives her the flexibility to serve as a secondary playmaker, especially
game number 36 of a 40-game season for Indiana. Just 5 remain. The Fever know they are going to be playoff bound, but where they finish is another question. Today will go a long way in helping
to balance out the potential defensive weaknesses in the backcourt. The Fever will need to surround them with strong, versatile defenders. A frontcourt pairing of Nalissa Smith and Aaliyah Boston would be perfect for providing rim protection and solid rebounding, giving the guards more freedom to take risks on offense. Boston, especially, can anchor the defense and clean up any errors, while Smith's mobility makes her an ideal option for guarding pick and rolls. This balance between offense and defense will help the
Uhas with the aggressive move. Yeah, the rookie has the confidence to attack just like Kelsey Plum does. That was a beautiful layup from Collier. Plum.
Head coach Stephanie White can create dynamic offensive schemes to maximize the strengths of this trio. For example, running high pick and rolls with Plum and Boston, while Clark spaces the floor on the weak side, allows Mitchell to look for catch-and-shoot chances off ball screens. This opens up opportunities for both Mitchell and Clark to get clean looks, while Plum can attack downhill. A 5-out formation would force defenders to chase Clark and Mitchell around the perimeter, clearing the path.
Watch her play, celebrate her birthday as Mitchell turns the corner, fires up a difficult look, she got it to go.
To keep all 3 players fresh and avoid redundancy, the Fever could stagger their minutes with Aaliyah Boston. It might seem a bit unfair to Boston, who's also a top player, but she'll likely see the biggest reduction in minutes and will come off the bench more often. So, does Indiana really need Kelsey Plum? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates.